Hi, I am going to show you in this tutorial how to use Autocad for beginners. So let's start first with in a Home tab. After you launch Autocad, you are going to see this screen, and it's going to tell you get started. Either you start drawing and you set up your units, or you use the templates that Autocad provides, and some of these templates have border and title black, like this one, tutorial architecture. This comes up and provides to you the border, so you can have your drawing here and the rest of the information here, like the project and the date and the scale of the project or the scale of the sheet, and the drawing and the project name and address and so on and so forth. So some of these templates are already set for you to use, but if you work in an office, or if you're an interior designer, I don't think you'll be using any of these templates. But for the tutorial purposes, it is good to mention. Let's exit out of this drawing and say no, you're not gonna save. And let's go back to the tab when you launch Autocad. So I either start a new drawing on my own, or I use the template, or I open files that I have been working on before. And this recent documents, it tells you which documents you've been working on today, yesterday, and most documents you've been working on mainly. And then you can connect to Autodesk, so you don't lose your files. You can sign in with your username and password after you sign up on their website. So I have opened a file already, but I opened that file. Let me close it right now so it's not confusing. I am going to open that file from here, my recent documents. I can do that. It's going to take a couple seconds, or I can click on the sign, plus sign, and say open files. I'll click on open files and use a DWG file, which is a drawing file for Autocad, and I will click on that file and click open, and the file opens up. So there's two ways to open the file. Either you look for the file that you need to open, or that file you've been working on is in the recent documents right here. So I'm just going to use the one that I have been working on, which is this one. How can we get to this level? And as a beginner, you always ask yourself, I think when I was a beginner, I just ask myself, whoa, this is kind of complicated. There's so many lines, and how can I draw that, right? So to draw this, we're gonna kind of work with this plan. And to draw this, I have this Home tab, line, circle, arc, and then a rectangle, and then an ellipse, and then we can hatch, and the hatch is filling up or coloring between the lines, so that way my walls stands out. So let's start with a draw tab right here. If I want to create a line, I will click on the line and I will draw a line. I click in the space, and my line is all over the place. It's not straight. I can't make it straight right now, and in order for me to make it straight, I have to either click on F8 on my keyboard, and that will make it straight anywhere I go. Or I click on the line, and if my line is still not straight, I can go to my ortho and this sign and click on it, and then now my line is straight. So how long I want that line to be, I already hit escape, so click on the line again. It is 4 feet, 4 feet 7, enter, escape. So that is 4 feet 7 inches. And to double check that, I can go to my measure, click on the first point, click on the second point, and that tells me that this is 4 feet 7 inches. I can either exit here, or first point, second point, or I can click escape on my keyboard. So that's how we create a line. There's one more way to create a line. There is a command bar here where I can enter information and Autocad will react according to the information that I am trying to tell Autocad to do. So in order for me to create a line, I can just click on my keyboard L, enter, or I can go to the command bar and say L, enter, and it tells me specify first point. So I click in the space to insert my first point, and it's not doing it. Okay, let's see. L, enter. It is not doing it. Okay. L, enter, for some reason is not doing it. Okay, here we go. L, enter, and we said 4 feet, and in order for you to put the feet, it's in my keyboard, it's next to the enter. There is this button, and then I put 7, enter. So the first way to create a line is to click on the line and then to drag either up or down, right or left to create my 4 feet 7, enter, escape, or to say L, enter, 4 feet, 4 feet, oops, L, enter, 4 feet 7, enter, escape. So that's how you use your line. And I'm going to move to circle. There's polyline. I don't use polyline as much, but you can also same scenario. You put the polyline and then you can give it a width of 0.25, enter, I don't know what I'm doing, enter, I'm tired, enter, la la la